I have a question for you. I want you to think carefully before you answer. Lọ́sẹ̀ kan sísìn, ọmọkùnrin yẹn àti ọmọ yín kẹ́ rí wọn ní ìgbéyàwó tàbí kẹ́ gbọ́ ìròyìn wípé ọmọkùnrin náà fò ṣánlẹ̀ ó kú. Èwo lẹ fẹ́?
Mama, we need to see you. Ade today, o dey fu ẹ ní orí.
Makanaki ṣe nǹkan ṣe ẹ́ ni.
You have drawn the battle line.
Stand him up.
You have stepped on the tail of the tiger.
I am Laburu. God's worst punishment in a person.
Hello, my name is Chacha Wabara. In case this is the first time that you're joining us here, we do our movie reviews. We give you trailers as well as everything else in between, and that's what you're looking for. Please hit on the subscribe button to turn up your post notifications so that you'll be alerted when a new video comes up. To my returning subscribers and viewers, thank you so much for joining me today, and let's get into it. Today we'll be reviewing the movie King of Boys. It's a 2018 Nigerian movie that I've been wanting to see, and I got to watch it a few days ago, and I want to share my opinion with you. Now, it has notable actors and actresses like pardon me, Sola, Sobowale, Adesua, Etomi, Real Worry Pikin, Remi Lekun, Safaro, Il Bliss, Toni, Paul Sambo, Jide Kosoko, Sharon Onja, and Chinedu Wazobia. I know him as Chinedu Wazobia. He played Apostle in the movie. Now this movie is about Sobowale. Her name is Eniola. She is linked to the underworld in such that she carries out lots of dirty activities for people and does things for people, killing, robbery, all kinds of things. Now she wants to start to, get into politics, right? And the politicians that she has been working with all this time do not want her there. They just feel that, if she's in politics as well as carrying out all these nefarious activities for them, she will be too much to handle. Already she knows too much about them and can expose them whenever she feels like it. So there's an unspoken act of not, of pushing her, of snowballing her. She was expecting to be given one political position, and she was disappointed. On the other hand, in the underworld, she's the king of the crime syndicate. She's the king that gets a court, or everyone has to obey her say so before any kidnapping or anything is even carried out. And when they in fact carry out these activities, they must give her like 40% of the court. So she was the king of everything criminal, right? She would know. She has an inkling. Adesua Etomi was her adopted daughter, and then she has a son who always used to give them problems, insult Adesua Etomi. Adesua Etomi was a lawyer in the movie and would always go with her mother Eniola anywhere, knew about her mother's activity, everything about the mom she knew. Now, Eniola is fighting criminals because they started fighting her. Yes, one of them, Akorode, was, actively contending for her position there. Then she was also fighting the government, the governor, the politicians, political king makers who did not want her in their circle. So she was fighting from both ways, and of course she almost lost it all, because at some point she was arrested and she lost her son and she lost her daughter. That one broke her. In fact, losing her two children broke her. She was now hallucinating, thinking of how far she had come. Toni played a younger version of Eniola, that is Sobowale, and it kind of chronicled how Eniola you know, progressed from a nondescript girl who now became the wife of the chief or girlfriend of the chief, who later on took over from the chief. You know, the chief just died like that, his family died, so she took everything. So for her it was as if she was paying for her sins, and she used to do so much for so many people. I loved, as a matter of fact, the reason why I even watched this movie was the scene I saw between Sobowale and Real Worry Pikin. When Real Worry Pikin, that's for the first time in my life I am watching Real Worry Pikin act. Forget all those Instagram things and all of that. She really acted that part of a woman who was, you know, always having children, selling gari and all that. That scene alone was epic. There is nothing that this movie is amazing. Toni Tomato, I always call her Toni Tomato. Sobowale, she gave it her all. Adesua Etomi, she still likes funkifying and all that. They all acted their roles and gave it their all. I'm still trying to understand Nancy Nsime's role there. Well, it's all and good, all acceptable, because everything that Sobowale did was Jide, Kosoko, well, and then other actors, everything they did, right, covered up for the inadequacies of any other actor. I am telling you this, so you are not seeing it. I loved the lighting, I loved the sound, I loved the subtitling, I loved the story. The story was seamless, there was no confusion, there was no lull, there was nothing. It was awesome. I'm going to be rating the movie a 9 over 10 because I have not seen such, the coordination was out of the world. Okay, you know, when Sobowale is acting, and there's no cause for confusion, there's no disconnection, there's no imperfection there. So as a matter of fact, those who she was acting one-on-one with, there was no room for any form of mistake. I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about. The movie is awesome for you to watch. If you have not seen this movie, King of Boys, right? Yeah, King of Boys, 20th movie, sorry, I'm looking at my book. King of Boys, you should see it. It's an amazing story. It has an amazing storyline. It has an amazing narrative. You would enjoy it when you're watching it, and you won't regret it at all. Okay, so which brings my movie review to an end. If this is the first time you're here, and as a matter of fact you have not subscribed, please hit on the subscribe button. Do turn up your post notifications so that you'll be alerted when a new video comes up. I remain your girl, anytime, any day. Bye.